How can you close wounds without stitches in a survival situation? Imagine you're out in the wild and suddenly get a cut that's bleeding heavily. You might not have a needle or thread, but that doesn't mean you're out of options. In survival situations, knowing how to close a wound without stitches can make a big difference. First, your main goal is to stop the bleeding. Use a clean cloth or sterile dressing and press firmly on the wound. Keep applying pressure until the bleeding slows or stops. Elevating the injured limb above the heart level can also help reduce blood flow. If the bleeding is severe and won't stop with pressure alone, a tourniquet might be needed. Place it above the wound on the limb and tighten it until the bleeding slows. Remember, a tourniquet is a last resort because it can cause tissue damage if left on too long. Next, you want to clean the wound thoroughly. Use clean water or disinfected water to rinse out dirt and bacteria. Pour the water from a height to create pressure that flushes debris away. Avoid using dirt, plants, or unproven remedies directly in the wound. Once the wound is clean, you can close it with adhesive strips called butterfly bandages or steri strips. These are designed to pull the edges of a small, shallow wound together. Make sure the wound is dry and the edges are close before applying. If you don't have these, you can try using clean tape or duct tape. Place the tape across the wound edges carefully, but don't seal it too tightly or trap dirt inside. For larger or deeper wounds that are gaping wider than half an inch, it's safer not to try closing them in the field. Instead, gently pack the wound with moist sterile gauze or a clean cloth. Cover it with a bandage to keep it protected. Keep the wound covered with a clean dressing and change it daily. Watch for signs of infection like redness, swelling, pus, or foul smell. If infection develops or worsens, seek medical help as soon as possible. Throughout the healing process, keep the wound clean and dry. Avoid exposing it to dirt or water that isn't clean. Proper wound care can prevent infection and help it heal faster. Remember, closing a wound without stitches is about controlling bleeding, cleaning thoroughly, and using the right materials to hold the edges together. Always prioritize safety and infection prevention. If the wound is too large or deep, it's best to get professional medical help as soon as possible.